about ecological niche. Now, an ecological niche is the role of an animal in its environment, and so this means that the way an individual interacts with the environment and the resources it obtains there. So today we're focusing more on obtaining the resources, specifically like foraging. So I'm just going to, just so we understand it a little bit more. So niche size is affected by competition, and competition is greatest between individuals of the same species. So this is because they have the same resource requirements. Now, for example, this is species X here, and this is its niche here. So we're saying that competition is greatest between individuals of the same species. So this is same species, different individual here. And this is its niche here. So because they share the same resource, we're just talking about one resource here. This is it right there, and that's where it overlaps. And this resource, they compete for it. So what happens is sometimes a certain individual, one of them, may have to move to a less preferred area because one of the other individuals is out competing it. Right, so into the experiment. So we're going to pretend, all of us, we're going to pretend that we're penguins in Antarctica, and we're all from the same species in one big colony, and we're going to be foraging for food. So the food is the resource, and we're going to use pegs that we've got. These are going to be our bills, right? And we've got M&Ms, which is our food that we're all competing for. So it's set out, I might write it down. Okay, so we've got red, brown, blue, orange, and green M&Ms, and they represent different different types of food that the penguins would eat. So I'll write it down because it's on your sheets as well. But that many red ones in there, as you'll find, because it's harder to find fish, and that's why they have more points. So, the aim is to look out for your own well-being by catching as many prey as possible. And okay, so once a minute is up, I will say stop, and you have to count your own M&Ms in your cup. And with the safety, just be careful when you're foraging in your bowl, because there's a lot of people around this little bowl, and just watch out for your heads and watch out for other people. Okay, yeah, so come and grab, you need to be in, there's 3 groups, so maybe like, if you just want to go into that group, and it's the 4 and that's 1 5, so just grab a bowl each.